Guys, it's going down this weekend at UFC 293 with Adesanya stepping up to defend his title against Sean Strickland, and my partners at DraftKings are offering an incredible deal for all new customers who sign up using the promo code Sonnen. New customers, you can bet $5 on any of this weekend's fights, and you're going to receive $200 in bonus bets instantly. You can even use your bonus bets on DraftKings same fight parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same fight, including number of rounds and method of victory. Remember, DraftKings is the only place where you can bet same fight parlays. If sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. So click on the link below. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. Use the promo code Sonnen and get in on all the fun. Dillon Danis, Logan Paul. Is that the number one boxing match you want to see right now? And I know there's some hardcore boxing fans out there. You'd be talking about Spence or Crawford or something along these lines. But where does it fall? I mean, I don't know that I've seen any more media. I don't think anything's captivated the articles that I go to, the conversations that I've been in, the social media that I go to. I mean, it seems like that is the match, and this is being built in a way that I've really never seen. Dillon brought in the fiance of Logan Paul. Logan, right from Jump Street, said, nope, we're not doing this. And even sent a cease and desist letter to Dillon. And it stated what I want, which is stop. She's off limits. Stop there. But it also said what I'm going to do. And it wasn't I'm going to sue you, I'm going to come after you for damages or defamation or anything like this. It said I'm not going to do the fight. If you're going to do this to build the fight, I'm not going to do the fight. But that wouldn't really make him stop, right? I mean, that's not really a way to make somebody stop. Let's say that he actually yanked the fight. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Let's say that he actually yanked the fight. Why would he stop? Just by example, he would turn it up more, which is the deduction that Logan realized when Dillon did turn it up to a factor of 12. And here we are still in the fight. And it has been interesting. I appreciate all sides of this from Logan. I appreciate that it upset him. I appreciated that he wanted to protect her. I appreciate that he's finally started fighting back and ultimately, most recently, has just admitted, yeah, man, this guy, it's good. He's good at doing this. He is under my skin and he has people's attention. Like, I've never seen that before. I've never seen somebody admit it. I mean, the outcome of Conor McGregor and Jose Aldo quite possibly would have been different. The fight would have been very different if Jose would have admitted, yeah, he's driving me nuts. Everything he's doing insane. I've never been treated like this. It is affecting. It's keeping me up at night. It would have taken all the power away. But guys never do. They always want to deny it. You could ask them anything, and they'll try to act like it was what the best thing that ever happened to them. You ever see somebody just fall flat on their face? They get their ass kicked. They get an F in school. Whatever it could be. Something terrible happens. Best thing that ever happened to me. Why wouldn't you just tell the truth? Why wouldn't you just say, boy, if I could do things again? Right? If I knew green was going to come up, of course I wanted to bet on red and lost my money. There was not a greater lesson within that. I would have rather chosen different actions. Why would he just say that? And I only bring it to you because Logan has. Logan has done that very thing. And where does it go from here? Like, I haven't seen this done before. So I couldn't say, well, this is what you can expect because this is what happened last time. I haven't seen it before. It doesn't feel as though it gets resolved when they box. I mean, it doesn't feel as though that's the way. If anything was to happen to that couple, which of course I hope never does, but if anything was to happen to that couple, Logan would take the credit. Or I apologize, Dillon would take the credit. It could be 5 years from now. It could be a delay on the big day. It could be a change of plans on the honeymoon. I mean, I could just keep playing this. Like, the only way for Logan to win this battle is to get married, stay that way for 70 years, and die in each other's arms. Like, there's not another way. It doesn't end after the boxing match. The tweets might slow down. They might become less interesting. They might not do millions of views and have everybody covering them today. I mean, I was watching Andrew Schultz's today, his show today, live, and they were discussing the topic. And apparently there's more to come. And there's a mystery video floating around. I mean, like, it's one of these. I haven't heard anybody say, well, you know, Dillon's a southpaw and he switches orthodox at times. I've heard none of this. I mean, not one thing. I know there's training videos that are out there that are made with somebody's iPhone and posted on Instagram that you could go and find, but I don't know of any production company that came in and filmed this or began to tell the story or sat a trainer down and had a green screen over here. That's not what this fight is being built around at all. And I would suggest for you, it's the number one match that you want to see right now. You want to see it to a point that there's an actual fear that perhaps it won't happen. Like, that's been more of a talking point than the actual X's and O's of the match. How long are the rounds? What are the breaks? What's the flight time like? What's jet lag? What are the weight classes? I don't even know what weight class they're fighting at. Like, that's never been disclosed to me. I don't know how many rounds are going. I don't know how long the rounds are. I don't know anything about the fight. And you know what? Quite frankly, I don't need to. The worst part of a boxing match is the boxing. It's painfully boring to watch. Not to mention highly uncomplicated. You have a right hand and a left hand. You can only throw it to his body and his head. Like, it's one of those really, really odd things. The commodity is not the performance. The commodity is the anticipation. Once every era, you get the special boxer. Oh, I got this special guy. This was the guy of the 70s. This was the guy of the 90s. No, man, there was nothing special about that guy. He understood what we're actually doing here. It's the only thing with any of the big stars that you had. They understood what actually worked. And it ain't a jab, it ain't a hook, and it ain't an uppercut, which happens to be the only four things that you can do. I mean, I'm just sharing for you. These guys understand it. They understand it on a different level. When I tell you that this is the biggest fight that you're looking forward to, any of you hardcores that are resisting that, you're resisting reality. But if you do resist and you have a bigger fight, fair enough. But I guarantee this statement will win. This is the biggest co-main event in boxing that you're looking forward to. This is the biggest co-main event, anticipation-wise, you've ever looked forward to in the history of boxing. That's a big claim. And none of you will argue with that. And you do have a question of how did we get here? How did we get here? And it's not a path that I suggest that you copy. I don't think it can be duplicated. You could try to get under somebody's skin, but I think it's a one-time deal. I don't even know if Logan started doing this back to Dillon, if it would work as a counterpunch. There's something about being the first, being original, having the courage to do it, being told to back down from a legal perspective, and letting you know in no uncertain terms, I don't care. I don't care about your form. I don't even care about the fight. I don't care what you have to say, and I don't care about your opinion. I'm not going to tell you that in words. I'm going to demonstrate that in actions by turning it up to a factor of 5. Do you think it's fun? At a minimum, you have to concede to me. It's a very hot topic.